So hello everybody, and welcome at PriceMinister. We hope you enjoy the offices. Everybody saw that I made a mistake in personalization, but I didn't in recommendation, so that's cool. So I'm the CTO of PriceMinister. I joined PriceMinister last September, and I will tell you a little bit what we are doing, the kind of initiative we are taking in terms of recommendation on our site. So as you know, Rakuten, PriceMinister, l'achat-vente c'est sérieux, which means buying and selling is very serious, and this is the way we are considering this our business. So basically, some figures about our site. We are handling more than 9 million unique visitors per month. There are 200 million items sold on the site, which are both new items and second-hand items. Because as you know, we are B2C and C2C. We are a B2C and C2C marketplace, and as of today, we have more than 17 million members, which are both buyers and sellers. We have to face a fierce competition from the well-known other marketplaces like Amazon, Cdiscount, Fnac, and so on, and from newcomers like Carrefour and Leclerc, which started also developing their marketplace, and that's since they are good in terms of logistics and everything, are becoming quite big competitors to PriceMinister. So to face this fierce competition, we need to differentiate from this competition. So it's key for us to propose a added value and a proportion of value that is different from the competition, which means providing the best prices, having a very rich and complete offer, and building a strong relationship with our customers. We especially, for example, differentiate from Le Bon Coin, given the fact that we are the third party that guarantees all the transactions and payments between the buyers and sellers. So this is very key for us, and this is what and why we are recognized as a strong marketplace. But it's not enough, unfortunately, and this is why we need to engage the user with a personalized experience. So it's a kind of big project that we started a few years ago, and basically there are several initiatives trying for us to try to personalize as much as possible the user experience on the PriceMinister marketplace. And recommendation is a key part of this experience and of this personalization initiative. And this is actually the basement of the personalization initiative at PriceMinister, and that we started 4 or 5 years ago. What does it mean exactly on PriceMinister? So the objective of the recommendation on our marketplace is to, very basic, it's based on what we are doing as an e-commerce website, but it's identifying and proposing the items that the user would be the most likely to be interested in regards to what they have already done on the site, so to their navigation history, to what they have already bought, to maybe what they sold, to their to the kind of product they visited the most, and that kind of thing of information. And what we want to what we are trying and what we achieve is to improve the conversion rate. The number of items that the user put in his basket, and the repeat purchase. Repeat purchase means the user is coming back on the site to buy a few weeks after his first buy, and so on and so on. So those are the metrics that we are trying to optimize and to improve through recommendation. The challenges that we faced by putting in place this project of recommendation is a very dense catalog of products, as I told before, a high volume of traffic, multi-screen and multi-channel. So basically, the user is interacting with the site through web, through mobile, through application, through emails, and that kind of things, that kind of channel. And we need to track as much events and hits as possible to get the best accuracy in terms of recommendation, which means handling a huge amount of data. The way we've implemented the recommendation is first we identify the best placing where we actually want to put the recommendation on the site based on statistics we get from our statistic collectors. Then constantly enhance the algorithm, so testing new version of the algorithm on the several pages, on the several placings, and based on the segmentation of the users. And then do thorough monitoring of the performances of actually on the few metrics that we wanted to improve, and by doing a lot of A/B tests to check different version of different version of algorithm, or to test different version of placing the recommendation, and so on and so on. So we are working with both partners and with internal recommendation development, and we are testing both of them depending on where the user is coming from, depending on the pages where we are providing recommendation, and so on and so on. So we really work on an iterative manner to try to achieve the best results. And actually about the results, so I cannot communicate the figures today, but basically we saw a significant severe improvement. So building the recommendation and testing and coming up with the best algorithm really improve our severe. We implemented responsive design for really addressing the multi-screens and multi-channel issue. And we saw as well that we have a better user retention, especially from the user coming from organic search. So we really reduced the bounce rate from user coming from search engine, typing a keyword, arriving directly on a product page, and through recommendation we kept the user on the site and ameliorate or improve our CVR. And that's basically it, the way we are implementing recommendation on the site. So don't hesitate if you have any question, come and see me, and hope you have a nice evening.